Hello guys, welcome back to another exciting episode of our weekly outlook. Okay, so as usual, we look at some few pairs and then discuss how we are going to what we are expecting for the coming week on these various pairs. Okay, so let's just go to the point to the screen and then let's see what we have for the coming week. All right, so first of all, I'm going to talk about DXY. What do I see on DXY, or what am I having on DXY? So as you can see right here, we had there's a weekly time frame, and then we've already taken out this particular high here. So we've swept out liquidity, this particular high here, right? We've taken this place out. Let me use the right to, okay, so we've taken this high out. Now our next target is this high. All right, so I think this is going to be our next target, but then last week we were not able to sweep this high out, right? So let's see, probably after this high we continue with the rest of the highs, right? So we definitely going to consider price to take out these highs and then probably fill this particular imbalance we have here, right? But then let's talk about what we are expecting for the coming week. So let's go to the daily time frame. All right. So DXY on the daily time frame. Last week we were actually expecting DXY to fill the imbalances between this side and then this place. We also had this one from, I think, our previous weeks, right? But then we were mainly focused on this particular place where we were expecting DXY to fill this imbalance here. Then we moved, right? Now we had DXY filling the imbalance, also traded into our 4H time frame, 4H zone, right? So when you go to the 4H, we had this very nice zone right here that I was expecting a DXY to trade into. So we move to the upside and then take out this particular highs, right? So that we break to the structure to the upside. We had the same thing happening. I actually had some nice trades last week. I actually took trades on Euro USD and gold, right? Yeah, personally I took trades on Euro USD and gold. All right, so yeah, so this was what's happened perfectly. So let's see what are we going to have for this coming week. Let's go to the daily time frame. Let's take out the images. Now where is our targets, right? So as usual, as I said, on the weekly time frame, we are targeting the highs, right? So we have the first high here. So let's see. So we have a high here. So we are expecting to take out this particular high. We are expecting to take out this particular high. So once we take out this particular high, we are expecting to move up, right? But then on the daily time frame, let's talk about the structure we have here. We are very bullish, as you can see. So what do we have? We've broken structure to the upside. So last week broke structure to the upside, and then what do we have now? So we have this low here, and then we now have this particular high right there. Good. So if you're having this high and this low, we check for our pricing, right? Our premium and discount regions. So let's just look for our premium and discount regions. Good. So that means I'll be expecting price to come anywhere below here, right? Now, where is our imbalance? Where is our imbalance? We can see that we have some form of imbalance right here. If I zoom in, you can see we have some form of imbalance right here. So that means I will be expecting price to come and fill this imbalance and probably trade into a zone right here. Right, so probably there will be any zone below this particular zone here. I will be expecting price to trade into it. Then we get a move to the upside. All right, let's go to the 4H time frame. Now on 4H, let's talk about our zone very well. So we have our zone that is from this side here to this particular place. So this is where our imbalance is, right? Now we had price coming into our imbalance. Price didn't fulfill it. It didn't fill it half. So I am expecting price to what, to come down further to what, to fill this particular what, imbalance, right? And probably trade into what, the zone we have here. So once price gets into this zone, I'll be expecting price to give me some form of what, change of what, character or anything that will show that what, price is going to move up, and then we look for what, our buy. Okay, so that's what I'll be expecting for DXY. Now note that we can also have price what, going up to what, to just clear the what, the high, right? So we can just have price going to this way before giving us some form of what, change of character, sorry, and then we get what, our sell to the downside to trade into this zone or this zone right here before we continue our move to the upside. So yeah, I still have this zone here, right? That anytime market what trades into this zone, I'll be expecting what, some kind of what, trend change here, then I continue to the upside. All right, so that's what I'll be expecting for DXY this coming week. All right, so it can either go up to break structure or to clear this particular liquidity, right? Sweep this particular liquidity and then give us that particular move to the downside before we see it moving up. All right, so the next pair I'm going to look at is gold. So last week here, this was the trade I actually took on gold. So let me try to explain what I was expecting. So last week we were expecting, let's go to the daily time frame. So last week we were expecting price to what, to fill this imbalance here, and we also had this whole zone right here. So once I went to the 4-8 time frame, I had this zone, this very nice zone here, and I also had this zone right here. I was expecting price to give me some form of what, change of character right here. When you go to the lower time frame, you see that we didn't what, get any form of what, change of character, right? So I didn't take any trade right here. But then when price got into this zone right here, so when you go to 1 hour, I had a 1 hour zone right here. So I was expecting price to what, give me that particular what, change of character or any form of what, confirmation I use in my trading. And then when you go to the 5 minutes, you can see that we had it right there. All right, so we actually took this trade in our VIP. Yeah, we gave this trade out in our VIP. We took price as what, 1945 here, and then we had our stop loss just what, about just 20 pip stop loss, and then we were targeting what, these zones right here. So yeah, we were targeting these zones right here. So we are having our final TP, and then I think our first TP was right around this area. Yeah, so that was what we were targeting. I think 300 pips. Yeah, so we actually got what, 1:14 RR on this trade. That was on Wednesday. Yeah, so this week, what am I expecting? Let's talk about this week. All right, so I'm clearing everything, and then we see what we'll be expecting for the coming week. All right, so for this coming week, let's go to the weekly time frame first. So as you can see, we are very bearish, right? So we had gold taking out this low right here, right after taking out, breaking structure to the downside, and then right after breaking structure to the downside, I was expecting gold to what, to trade into this zone right here, and then yeah, so that was the analysis I was having, right? So right here we had gold giving us all those, I think, in the past 4 weeks, right? So what was I expecting? Let's go to the daily time frame. So we had market coming into this zone, we had price giving us some form of movement, and then now we also had price what, trading into this daily zone here. After trading into the daily zone, we had price what, coming down to the downside, right? So I am having these lows here as what, my liquidity points, liquidity targets, where I think price will easily come and take this lows out, right? They'll easily come and take this lows out and eventually take this relative equal lows what, also out. Okay, so yeah, these are points I'm looking at price to come and take this place out. Now for the daily time frame, where am I having my daily high and my daily low? This zone has been mitigated already, so let's just bring it here. Now my daily high, I'm going to consider this area this my daily high. Let me just take this out so that we see it very well. So you can see my daily high right there. Then this is going to be my low. Right. Okay. So where am I expecting price to move next? Okay, I'm bearish on gold. Yeah, personally, I am bearish on gold. But then price hasn't given me much confirmation to tell me that, yeah, we are very bearish, right? Because we had this low here. This low was not able to break this particular high, which makes it a weak low, right? So since price is coming down, I'm expecting price to take this low out and eventually continue moving to the downside. So let's go to the 4-8 time frame and let's see what I'll be expecting for the coming week. All right. Now on daily time frame, did we have an imbalance? No. Let's go to the 4-8 time frame. Yeah. So on the 4-8, you can see perfectly that we have a very nice imbalance here, which could be our point of interest, okay, for price to move, right? And then looking at our high and our low, when you take from the premium to discount zone, any zone above above our premium, or sorry, any zone above our discount, that's what's in the premium, you're expecting market to come there and give us a sell. But then I'll be expecting market to come into the zone here to give me that particular a sell. All right. So if I only see a confirmation to take a trade, that is when I take a trade, right? If I don't see that confirmation, I don't go in a trade. All right. So this is what I'll be expecting for gold. We are targeting these lows right here. So gold come and take these lows and eventually come and take out these points of liquidities. All right. So where is our next pair? I'm going to be looking at Euro USD. Okay, so with Euro USD last week, as you can see, we're expecting price to either trade into this zone right here or this zone right here. Okay, so on 4H, I think that was on 4H, I had these two zones right here. I think this 4H supply, and then I had this particular zone right here. And then I think, yeah, we also took this trade. This was the two trades that I took, right? The gold and then the Euro USD. Once price got here, I think we gave it out to our VIP members. We took a sell from that side, and this was our target, right? The low here was our target. So with this trade, we made 1:4 on this trade. So yeah, this was the trade we had for Euro USD. Now, this should tell you how important it is to be patient, right? Because price wasn't in our zone. I wasn't looking for any trade until price got into my zone. Then I went for this particular trade, right? Okay, so let's go to the weekly time frame. Let's just forget about it. Let's go to the weekly time frame and see what we are expecting for this coming week. All right, so with the weekly time frame, you can see that we've cleared the liquidity, right? This low here is just some form of liquidity. I think we've taken it out. Liquidity, we've taken it out, and then what are we having next, which is our next point? I think price will definitely eventually come to the side and also eventually come to the side, right? But then I'm not sure, you get it? So we just go with what price tells us that what it is doing. All right, so let's go to the weekly time frame. So the weekly time frame, what am I having now? Daily time frame, what am I having? With this, price didn't really close the way I wanted, right? Because it just gives some kind of wicks, and this is not really a break of structure to the downside for me. Okay, yeah, this is not really a break of structure for me, so I don't see anything good on this pair right now. But then let's see, maybe the 4H will tell us something new, right? So I'm going to take this low to this place. Still, let me just go to the 4-8 time frame and then let's see what we'll be having, right? So on the 4H, yeah, probably this place makes some kind of sense for me, where I think I'll be having this zone right here, right? This very big zone right here, and then expecting price to trade into it. So if price is able to trade into it, give me some form of change of character, why not? I'll go for this trade, right? All right, so this is what I have on this particular pair, because we had price trading into this 4H supply zone, right? mitigated it, and then now we're having this particular zone right here, and then some form of what, just liquidity line above the side, right? So if you ask me what I'm having on 4H, this is what I'm expecting. Price what to trade into the zone and then give me that particular sell in the market. All right. So let's go to the next pair, which is GBP USD. So last week, GBP USD, I had this very nice zones right here. Okay, this one and this one. I was expecting price to trade into the zone. Since price didn't trade into the zone, I didn't take any trade on GBP USD, right? Even on 1 hour, I tried trying to see if markets would what trade into this zone is created here, but price didn't get into it, so I also didn't get into any trade, right, for this particular pair. Okay, so let's go to the week. This week, let's try and check what we have will be expecting for this coming week. So on the daily time frame, you can see very well that price really moved, right? We had price going open high and then closing very low, right? So yeah, where is our point of let's see. So price has already taken out this particular low right here. So price has taken out this low. So we have price taking out this low right there. And then where is our imbalance, right? Let's look for an imbalance. So we have an imbalance right here. So on the daily, we are expecting what? We are definitely going to expect price to what? Trade into this imbalance. I think we have a second one here. And then this imbalance right there to give us a sell, right? So once price trade into this imbalance, probably trade into the zone we have here. So with GBP USD, I'm going with this. I'm definitely going with what? With this particular setup where I'll be expecting price to trade into the zone. Then I go for a sell in the market, right? So if I go to the 4H here, I'm expecting price to just trade into this zone right here, clear out all this particular wick highs, and then yeah, give me a sell in the zone right here. So I'll be expecting to get some form of what sells from that particular zone. So with GBP USD, this is what I will be having, right? If price does not respect these zones and then move to the upside, then maybe I'll be considering this zone right here. I'll be considering this zone right here. All right, so let's go to our next pair. That's the USD CHF. So what do I have on USD CHF? With USD CHF, yeah, I think I'll take it out of the pairs that I analyze because I don't take any trade on it. I don't really like the price action, right? Yeah, but funny enough, this is my friend's favorite pair. So let's see, what do we have on this pair? So I was expecting price to clear this particular highs, right? But there also I was expecting price to give me some kind of move to the side and then we take our buys. But then you can see very well that we had price moving so up, like being very bullish, right? So this week, what am I having? So let's just take this the images out and then concentrate on what we are expecting for this coming week. All right, so we can see price this was Monday's candle, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So Wednesday to Thursday to Friday, we had this imbalance forming right in between them, right? So what will be my expectation? That means I'll be expecting what? Price to trade into what? This zone. Now, where is my high? This is going to be my high. And where is my low? This is going to be my low. So let's see where which zones we are going to definitely what be looking at. So any zone below what our premium, that's within our discount, since we are looking for buys, we are going to what to take buy. So once price what fill in these imbalances, right, then we look for what? We look for that particular move to the upside. All right, now let's go to the 4H, see what we are looking for. Now on the 4H time frame, wow, this is so nice. We have this 4H zone right here that price could come into, and then we also have this 4H zone right here that price will come into. So with this trade, with this particular pair, I have this two zones right here, right? So yeah, that's those are the zones I'll be expecting price to come into. So we look for a buy either from this zone or this particular zone. And trust me, I'm not sure next week I'll still add this particular pair. I'll definitely substitute it with a different pair. Yeah, so any pair you want me to substitute with this particular pair, you can just comment and then I will substitute. Okay, so these are the pairs I'm going to look for this coming week. If only I get the opportunity when they come into my zones, or I get any other views on the market. As usual, we post all our setups in our Telegram channel. The link is in the description below. Thank you for watching. Like the video, share and subscribe. All the best for this coming week.